Y'all, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all.
I will be all that He is designed for me to be. I will be all that He has called me to be. I'm uniquely made. I'm uniquely made.
Hey guys, welcome back to I'm Uniquely Made, and I'm your host Monique. Okay, sis. So today we trying something new, sis. We are trying something new. I'm going to try to attempt a black smoky eye in honor of fall. So I did my nails the other day and I was just like, I want to do a black smoky eye. That's something I have never done before. Completely new territory for me, baby girl, okay? And I must say I'm quite nervous. I have watched many tutorials, some over and over and over again, okay? But I can't say I'm confident. Really? Like, I really can't say. Because it can turn into a disaster really, really quick. You know, black smoky eyes. Like, you gotta be on point because it can look like somebody blacked your eye. Okay? So you have to be very careful. But I feel like at this point in my level of doing makeup, like the face, I pretty much got down packed as far as laying like a good base. But you know, I'm trying to take my eyeshadow game up a whole nother level because I have these palettes that literally just sit and I don't be using the colors like that. So I'm just like, you know what, let me go ahead and start, you know, utilizing my colors, especially for fall. Like, I realize I'm such a fall person now. I am not a spring person like I thought, okay? Not a summer person, even though I was born in spring. I guess I'm a spring person, but on the cooler days, you know? So as we're approaching fall, I just got really inspired to do this, and I think I'm ready for it. We're going to see how it goes. Okay, so I'm just going to pretty much show you how I do the eyes, and then I'll do like the rest of my face and stuff like that, like on camera but off camera. You get what I'm saying? Like, the face is not what we're here for, the eyes are what we are here for. So quick disclaimer, I have my little fan on right here in case y'all hear like a little subtle in the back, okay? And I'm doing laundry, but it's on the rinse cycle, so you might hear that, you know, turning. I feel like I'm always doing laundry whenever I decide to make a video, but you know, it is what it is. I was bored today and I got time, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright ladies, I did my eyebrows off camera, and I must say, I don't know what is going on with my eyebrows. I don't know if they're about to divorce or get a separation, because they ain't on the same page, okay? But nonetheless, I try to do what I do, you know, to try to make them as equal as possible. But honey, I don't know what's going on, okay? I think they're having like a quarrel right now. But moving on, I'm going to start off by prepping my eyelids. So to prep my eyelids, I'm going to use this little mini size Shape Tape concealer. This is like too light for me, so sometimes I tend to use it as like a base for my eyeshadow. See how light that is? Way too light for me to use as like a concealer under my eye, but I received this in the Ipsy bag, so I'm going to use it because I do use concealer as my eyeshadow base normally. With a damp beauty sponge, I'm just going to blend this out evenly all over my eyelid. And the point is that the reason why you want to create a nice canvas is so each color can be vibrant and it can be like equal. You wouldn't start painting on a different color canvas. So you wouldn't want to start applying eyeshadow on a different color canvas either. And then I'm just going to take some setting powder, just like you would under your eyelid. Now normally I do like my face first before I do my eyes, because I take like my concealer from under my eyes and place that on my eyelids. But since I'm doing something I'm not really comfortable with, that's usually for my everyday looks, when I do my face first and then my eyes later. But since I'm doing something that I normally don't do, I definitely want to do my eyes first so that I won't mess up, you know, the rest of my face if I did that first. So you see how we have a nice canvas for our eyeshadow from here to the inner corner. Okay, so I just took some setting powder. I'm using the Morphe setting powder and I think banana. Alright, so I have 3 palettes that I don't know which ones I'm going to use, but these are the ones that look like you can create a nice smoky eye. I might dip into all 3. I might just use one, but I mean they all pretty much tell the same story. So I have my Jaclyn Hill. So I was thinking about this area right over here. Like I have a transition shade, I have a medium shade, and then I have the black. Okay, that's my Jaclyn Hill. And then I have a Juvia's Place. Which one is this? The Warrior 2. So I can pretty much use, like, I have a really deep black right here, and this one is like, it looks like a cool, like a very like gray black almost. But then I can use these as my transition shades as well. And then lastly, I have this Morphe Artistry palette. It's the 9T Neutral Territory. So again, I have some transition shades and a black. So I think I'm just going to start off with the Jaclyn Hill palette. Use a transition shade from there. And go ahead and let's get to moving. Now I'm going to start off with a light shade. Okay. I'm going to start off and work my way up. Child, I might use like 9 shades at the end. I don't know. But we're going to see how this goes. So first, I'm going to start on the crease. Now the crease shade is usually the lightest shade, so you can pretty much place this anywhere. This is just starting to form some dimension in like the eye socket and stuff like that, and simply just it allows other shades to blend in. Okay, so this shade is pretty much like non-existent on the eyelid but existent. Okay, so I'm using like I'm using a color that's really my skin complexion, but it's just a transition shade. That's where I like to start off at, even though it looks like my skin complexion. That's where I like to start off at. So this transition shade was Hunt by Jaclyn Hill, I believe. So that was that. So now I'm going to go into the next shade, which is more of a like golden tone shade. Again, just using some colors here to start building up, because you definitely just don't want to go in with a harsh color. You want this to go from light to dark. And as you can see, we're starting to like get warmed up on the eyelid, so it's getting kind of warm. Yo, when I say I'm nervous, Monique, calm down. Okay, calm down. So that was, I think, Pukey. So that was Pukey. So now I'm going to go into the next shade next to Pukey, which whoa, something just fell out. I'll get it later. Which is, I think, Puder. Is that how it reads? Like, I don't know. But I think it's Puder. But it's just like this burnt orange shade. So again, I'm just using the same brush. Since we're going from light to dark, you can pretty much use the same brush Now if you're going from dark to light, you can't do that. So this is where definition is beginning to build. So this is where you want to start kind of focusing more on where you want these dark colors. But since this is still kind of light, I can definitely you know, still place it like anywhere, but I want to start like placing it, not just sweeping it on. I'm actually going back in with Pukey and just like going around here a little bit. I just go back and forth. It's getting a little bit too red, so maybe I need to go into like a brown. Even though I said it was getting too red, I still want to use this like burgundy color called Jamata, I believe it is, in the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. I think it will look flattering with the black that we will lay down. But I'm gonna start really focusing this on or in the crease. Once we apply the black, the redness will calm down. I'm just focusing that in the crease and in my V, outer V. I'm bringing it into the inner corner. So now I am going to go in to, again, with the Warrior 2 palette, Kufuru right here, which is this chocolate shade. Because I feel like I need some brown, okay? And I'm just going to go right on top of the cranberry, okay? And just keep that really low. Now, I'm using all these different shades because I just don't want it to be too harsh. I'm trying to just build up intensity here rather than just slapping a dark shade on. And I just don't, I'm just not comfortable going right in with like dark shades. So I'm trying to keep it very light and blended. So I feel like we have a nice like base right now. I can always go back in once we start applying that black and like use the eyeshadows to blend that black out. But I feel like right now that's pretty good. So now we're gonna move on to the black. Alright y'all, so for the black, you definitely want to have a base to really make that black pop. So I have this Maybelline what is this? Eyeliner? A gel eyeliner. So I'm going to use this on my lid as my base for my black, and I just hope that it works out, because once this is on and like in position, it's really hard to get it where you want it. Like if you mess up and put it too far high up, it's black. It's like, it's hard to do anything with it. But we gonna see, y'all. We gonna see, and I am scared. So here we go. So I'm just taking a small, I don't know what this is, again, Wet n Wild, a small, I think this was a concealer brush. And we're just gonna use this to slap this darkness in my eye. I look crazy. Alright, I'm not gonna be scared. I'm just going to do it. Alright, so before this starts to like dry down, I'm gonna go in with a black shadow. So I'm going in with the black shadow. I'm going in with the Juvia's Place shadow, and I'm stamping that all over that black. Just to set that, but I'm also going to take the black and start like dispersing it out. Start going around the edges of this black. But I'm nervous because this black eyeshadow was, I mean not shadow, the eyeliner is not budging. This is what I was afraid of. Like, it's really staying put. Alright, so I think I'm getting somewhere. I don't know. I'm just gonna take this, and it's a lot of blending and go around the edges. And y'all, I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all. So I'm just going back in with the black and just trying to blow it out. And I think I might be getting somewhere. Now that I started to like diffuse that black, I can really see the potential. But the name of the game right now is just blend. Like blend, blend, blend. Okay? This is the name of the game. Just taking those colors that I previously used and just bringing them back into the color story here on my eye to like diffuse that black. Whew, I ain't never do so much blending in my life, child. This is not for the faint, okay? This is not for everyone. Alright, so I'm gonna stop right here just for the simple fact that I can always add more as I do the rest of my face as I see fit, okay? So I'm gonna clean this up with some micellar water, micellar water, and just clean up the edges. Let me do the rest of my face as like off camera, but on camera I'll show clips of me doing the rest of my face, but definitely not going through the process. Alright, and when we get back to the eyes, I will be right back. Moisturizer, primer, pore filling primer, color correction, foundation, concealer, setting powder, baking, bronzer, contour, bronzer, blush, highlight, lashes. Alright ladies, so I don't know what parts that I missed because my camera did cut off. Like it only takes like a half an hour for it to cut off, and I don't know where I left off at after I was like applying like my bronzer, blush, and highlight. I don't know where I left off at, but hopefully I didn't miss too much. So I put on my lashes. These are lashes from Amazon. I don't know how much I'm feeling them for this look, but I thought I would aim for a more dramatic lash, but they're very, very dramatic, very long and dramatic. But anyway, I'm gonna go in with this eye pencil to go on the lower waterline. I think this will really like help tie the look together. So let's see. Once we start smoking out this lower lash line. Once we darken that up, it kind of looks kind of, it kind of brings it all together. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and smudge this out. It's like a smudger on the other end of a pencil that I have. I'm not really feeling that, so I'm gonna go in with black again and just use a brush to kind of smudge out this black. And see how it just enhances the look? It just does something to the look. And now I'll go in with a more brown shade on like a pencil brush. Something like that can help blend out this black. Like bring that brown like really low. I don't think I want to use brown. Let me use that cranberry color. Kind of help blend it too. And I am gonna apply this highlighter to the upper part of my, I wasn't gonna do that, but I feel like it would just look good right here on my brow bone. And before I go on with mascara, I'm going to douse my face in some setting spray. So let me get my hair out the way. And I'm going to cover my eyes because I don't really want that to get on my eyes. For mascara, I'm going in with this Milk Makeup Kush mascara. I think this came in an Ipsy bag for me. So let me go apply them to my upper lash line, to my upper lashes, to get it blended with these falsies, which I should have put mascara on beforehand. Now all of a sudden I like putting mascara on before my lashes, but we're here now. I'm going to apply some to my lower lash line. Lower lashes. Well, lash line, whatever. So for my lips, I went in with this NYX matte lip liner in the shade Cold Brew, and then Gerard Cosmetics nude lipstick. Yeah, in the shade nude. So that's what I went in with. So now I'm going to finish up my hair so that way we can come back with the final reveal. Alright y'all, I'm back, and so this is the final look. This is the smoky eye. I know you really can't see it because I have bangs now, but that video is coming, so look for that. But let me show y'all without like this hair in my face. So here is the smoky eye, and I do think I like it. I think that I finessed this thing, okay? I think I finessed it into what I wanted it to be. So I'm glad that it worked out. But yeah, I love the way that it turned out. I did like a nude lip to pair with it because with the smoky eye, you can, I feel like with a smoky eye you can probably get away with a red like bold lip or just like neutral. So I just paired it with a neutral one because that's what I wanted to go with. I hope you enjoyed this video and see me walking through this makeup look. And yeah, like I said, I absolutely love the way this turned out. Like, I look fierce, okay? I look fierce, and I love it. So anyway, I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye guys.
I'm unique.